ounces. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to measure that out with our jigger. Make sure the small end of your jigger is facing up, because that is your 1 ounce. If you've got your fat side of your jigger facing up, guess what? That cake will not bake for you. You have now added 3 ounces of vodka, and that is far too much. Let's make sure we get full jiggers in. Like I said, these are as close to an exact science as you could possibly get. If you make them right, the very first one you make and the 500th one you make will look identical to each other, because there's very little margin for error. If you've got more or less than you should have in your glass, more often than not, it's going to be because you either free poured, you mismeasured out of your jigger, or you had a dilution problem. So those are the things that we want to try and make sure that we're getting all these steps down. Once we have our 2 ounces of vodka or gin, we'll need a 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth in our Boston. Let's go ahead and add that in right up to that middle line. You guys will see a striation cut into the middle of your jigger. That's going to be your 1/2 ounce line. We're playing with shuffleboard rules here. You want to get as close to the line without going over as you possibly can. It might not look like a lot extra to you, but you can absolutely taste it with your first sip if you add too much. After that, let's go ahead and grab our bar spoon. But before you put it into your cup, got some instructions for you. Y'all are probably thinking, come on, Tony. Bro, I am a grown-ass adult. I know how to put a spoon into a cup. Do you? Because you may be doing it wrong. You don't want to push your spoon directly into the center of your cup. You'll break some ice on the way down. Instead, I want to hear the sound of the back of your spoon hitting the side of your Boston, and you're gently going to guide that down to the bottom. No broken ice that way. We're not mixing up cement. Y'all are not some witches brewing a potion in a cauldron. Gentle, deliberate action. That's what we're aiming for. You'll notice that there's striations cut into your stir. If you just roll your fingertips across it, it will do all the work for you. Generally, you only need about 4 to 5 rotations of doing that, and you will be set. For anybody who's struggling with that method, but enjoys the green persuasion, just think of rolling something up, but you're doing it vertically instead of horizontally. It's all right to laugh, babe. It's only crazy when it doesn't work, and I guarantee you this does. Do it about maybe 4 to 5 times, and you will have a perfectly blended cocktail. You return that stir back from where you got it. We're going to add our Hawthorne strainer to the top of our Boston. We're going to want to dump out our cooling liquid, but we want to hold our glass by the what? By the stem. No heating up that glass. It will take a little bit of practice, but you're learning the right habits early on. Let's go ahead and put that in. After we have that in, let's go ahead and garnish this cocktail. That is looking like it is a sheet a little thick. We got our 2 ounces of vodka gin. Half an ounce? No. Yeah.
Now we serve it to the customer.
Yeah, it looks like it's riding a little hot. I would say let's try to pull that back a little bit, and definitely make sure that your Boston is completely empty of water the next time around. And you guys all take a look at your neighbor's spot. Everybody's drink should be sitting at the exact same level. That's how textbook this method is. You will end up with the same drink every time you make it if you follow those steps. And that's it. Go ahead and serve that bad boy out, y'all. Get a little bit of practice with being able to hold it and move it by the stem. There we go.
Now we serve it to the customer.
Yeah, not that tough, right? Just a lot of little